Off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much. And he is throwing. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Good. Makes the score Ravens 7, Cowboys nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for ball.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Pernell McPhee. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And the pressure gets to him again. Malik Harrison. He's the one that drops in this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Taking it about the 36. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Jackson on first down. They'll roll him out right. The ball comes out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, the risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's
They're going for it with Dobbins. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. And he'll throw right away. And they finally get him down at the other 46. A big run that time by Elliott. 43 yards. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2.
Elliott.
2nd and 12.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 7-0 on EA Sports. A 1st down carry by Elliott. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Pernell McPhee on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and...
Here's Elliott.
And the Ravens 22-yard
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And
now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, Prescott, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
34-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Lawrence on the stop. That's a gain of 5.
From the gun, Jackson.
9.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky.
And Prescott, his third interception. Picked off by Patrick Queen. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
J.K. Dobbins, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down.
The 35-yard line.
Throwing again. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it'll bring up third down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Now Jackson on first down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And on that one, able to catch it. Also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. On first down, it's Elliott. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Chuck Clark on the tackle.
Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Dalton Schultz.
The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. 1st and 10 at the 19. Throwing. Prescott. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 14. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Over the middle here to Brown. Now the Ravens Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught at the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A 19-yard attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Oh, the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. The 20.
You know what? Why don't you just
touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 50 yards. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game. I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. To throw is Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. 25 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. First down, Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack.
6 yards.
To try again after the sack. Prescott rolling to his right. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
There on the stop. A 9-yard gain on the play.
Here's Prescott.
Third down.
Flushed out right. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
A gain of 7. First down, Cowboys.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 39. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Back at the 33-yard line.
Jackson going to look to do it himself. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
On the stop.
That second down play nets a -4.
37-yard line.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The 7-yard line.
Again, Jackson will keep it. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson flush to his right. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Xavier Woods with a pick. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Give him 16 yards on the play, and it'll move the chains. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play.
Cowboys 6.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Oh, Prescott stripped, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. They'll run on 1st down. Elliott, and the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 34. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Just Justin Tucker.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Jackson.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
36-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. 30, 10, 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He'll buy some time right. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Prescott on first down. They'll roll him out right. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. He'll try and run it. And down inside the 15 he goes. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Jackson now. Operating from the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one. And in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit, because the receivers can't run past it and run because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 46. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Jackson, he's going to keep it himself. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
The Cowboys' 48-yard line.
Second down and 8. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. He's got it at the 15. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Today's final score, Ravens 50, Cowboys 20.
it. Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I